When you first rolled your ankle, what was your first thought?
When I first rolled my ankle, I kind of thought it was like just a little roll. It's happened before. I didn't expect it to swell up like that. Obviously, you guys probably all saw from the TV copy or the picture that was all out there. Didn't expect it to swell up that fast. So, obviously, just frustrated. I knew that I had to sit out the rest of the game, and feel like I just started getting my stride back and started feeling good. But everything happens for a reason, and a little setback, and just got to go back to work.
It looked like you didn't want to get on the cart for a while. Was that just because you didn't want to believe that you had to?
Yeah. I didn't want to get on the cart because last time I was on the cart, I was out for the season. So I didn't want to have that mentality. But as clear as you guys saw my ankle, it's kind of hard to walk on that, even though I wanted to tough it out. But, yeah, that was kind of the mentality I had behind it.
Was there any point where you thought it was worse than it is? Like where you thought it was broken?
You never know until you get the x-rays and MRIs. Yeah, going into it, obviously you want to have positive thinking, positive thoughts, but obviously, just coming from a major knee injury, then an ankle sprain from, taking your eyes off and stepping on someone's foot is definitely frustrating, but that was a mindset. Just try to come in positive. Thank God it wasn't worse than what it could have been.
Where are you now? Pain-wise, I guess, ability-wise, what are you able to do in the back?
Taking it day by day. Just listen to the trainers. Just going to attack the rehab process, and whenever we're able to get back out there on the field, go out there and try to contribute.
Did you say, this is obviously every situation is different, but in 19 you had the high ankle in week 2. Last year was the bad one, obviously in week 3, then week 2, obviously last year, and then this one now in week 4. How maddening, frustrating is it that these things keep popping up early in the season and kind of impacting / last year they wrecked your year,
Yeah, I'll be honest, it's frustrating. Doesn't make sense why it's happening, but obviously when you get hurt, you have those 1 or 2 days. When it's an ankle sprain, obviously if it's a knee injury, it's probably a little longer, but you have those days to reflect and feel bad for yourself and have that why me mentality, but you can't keep that. You can't keep that mindset. Having that mindset, you're not gonna get anywhere with it. Just you gotta look on the brighter side. Everything happened for a reason. This could slow me down to help me out in other ways, to get myself ready. And whenever I get back on the field, just get back to playing the sport that I love, and to get back to contributing and helping the team.
Is it realistic for you to be back next week?
Huh?
Is it realistic to be back next week?
I don't plan to put any expectations on the day or the game that I'm gonna come back. I'm just gonna listen to my body, listen to the trainers, and take it day by day. And whenever I'm able to get back out there, be grateful again, and take advantage of it.
We've seen you play on a bad ankle before. Would you be any more cautious and try to heal it more this time, just because you had just gotten back healthy, another injury? Like, would you take a little bit more time to make sure you're closer to 100% rather than playing on a bad ankle?
I would never put myself out on a football field if I don't think that I can contribute, or I don't think that I can protect myself. So no matter if this was an injury before a major injury or it was an injury after a major injury, that's going to be my mindset. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to attack rehab, listen to the trainers, listen to my body, and whenever I'm ready to go, I'm going to go.
You said 3 more. You said you think this might be able to help you in other ways. I've seen it speculated from some medical people that this could be good for your knee to give it a little bit of a rest at this point. Do you feel like your knee needed that, or
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I wouldn't say my knee needed that because I don't know. Before the Dallas game, you just know, like, when you're gonna have a good game, I guess you can say, or when you feel right, and felt pretty good before the Dallas game. But yeah, it could be a blessing in disguise. It is going to be a blessing in disguise. I'm created to be a blessing in disguise, and from that medical standpoint, I guess you're saying. slow me down a little bit, but just going to be a little bump, and just going to take advantage of, continue to rehab my knee and get better throughout the season, and continue to rehab this, and when I'm able to go back out there, be full go and attack it.
In the immediate aftermath of when you got hurt, I saw you sitting on the bench, your helmet's off, and kind of looking up and hitting your thighs just in frustration. What was going through your mind?
Very observant. Yeah. I mean, I don't mean to sound like a, but what will go through your guy's mind if you just rehab for 10 and 11 months to get back on the field, and then you got hurt by rolling your ankle by stepping on someone else's foot. You're gonna be frustrated. You're gonna be exhausted. You're human. I'm human. So obviously you have those thoughts, and those negative thoughts creep in. But like I said, you have a day or two to reflect and have that why me mentality, but it's not gonna get you anywhere. And so I looking back on it and the way that I reacted or I acted on the sideline, I was kind of disappointed in myself. But like I said, I'm human, and it's I care about the sport a lot. I care about this game a lot. I care about my teammates a lot. That's another reason why I'm frustrated, that I feel like I'm letting them down. But yeah, to say, I guess to just sum it all up, I was frustrated, I was angry at myself, but now I'm just ready to go back to work and continue to get better.
Last one. Obviously, you want to have long-term financial security in this league. Everyone knows, most guys don't want to play in the fifth-year option. And you have to show the team you can be durable, obviously, and available to do that. So does this concern you that this is yet another thing where, through no fault of your own, your body kind of is betraying you a little bit to the point where that might affect something down the road in terms of getting that long-term security?
I only can control what I can control. And right now, the only thing I can control is find a way to get back on the field by taking care of my body and getting my body ready and getting my body healthy. All those other things out of my control. So I can't even focus on that. And to be completely honest, that's the last thing that's crossing my mind is financial security or contract talks or any other talks. My only focus is going home, rehabbing, still trying to be the best dad I can be the best brother, be the best friend I can be, and getting back on the football field and doing what I love and playing the sport that I love since I was a little kid.
You had one on that when you're sitting there. You said it twice. You were mad at yourself. Why would you be mad? You're blaming yourself?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, who else can I be mad at in that situation?
Jordan Lewis?
It just happened.
No, I can't be mad at Jordan Lewis. Actually, Jordan reached out to me, and I guess some people were saying that it might have been intentional. I just happened to land on his ankle. If it was a second later or different, he could have landed on my foot, and it could have been his ankle, and people could have looked at me and made it seem like that I did it on purpose. No, I played Jordan in college. I played him since I've been in the NFL. He's not that type of guy. He's a heck of a player. So me and being mad at myself, that's the only thing I could be right there. Mad at myself, mad at the world, mad at everybody. You just got hurt again. You're going to be out for how long, you don't know. So you're frustrated. So that's what I meant by saying that.